Hello boys and girls, it's Unibet Poker again. Hopefully we will see some more fish this time, some easy players. All in, he goes all in here. Wow. That guy folded, right? No, he didn't fold it. Oh, that ace. You've got the flush. Looks like I'm beat here with my 10. This guy must have an 8 or something. Yeah, he's got the 8. Scarlet is playing and raising every hand. Must be a big fish. But he really's got it. He really had the straight here. Wow, he folded. That is not what Scarlet wanted to see. Too bad, he probably will be gone from this table now. Yeah, the big fish is gone. Wait, no, he reloaded. He reloaded, that's good. Quite the flop for me. Jose is here. Hey Kumar B, what's up guys in chat? Bebop says nothing much. Playing some retro goldies. I wish I could listen to this music, but then YouTube will ban my videos, as has happened with one of my already. Or is retro goldies not music? Is it games? Try a different table. No, I played against this guy yesterday, I believe. Pair of queens, haha. How much would I bet? 40 cents? Yes. Oh, I'm so... Eight, 10. Yeah, she turned the straight. She had nothing on the flop, right? I should have erased her, or she just was bad. Everybody called me, and that was it basically. Bebop says, yeah, always be good to prepare to take shots. Okay, this is Jose. I'm not anymore up in this session. These queens. They have cost me a stack. I didn't think they would call such a high price for the straight draw, or Sophia, but she did. It's dangerous to go all in on the turn when there is a possible straight. In PokerStars you would be probably pretty safe, but then in PokerStars the danger is whether somebody has a set or two pair. So on neither of these sides is it a good idea to shove with an overpair on the turn, on a straighty turn. I hope I can get it back somehow. Vrunion is now following me. Welcome to the stream. Jose says, I really want to stream. Kumar, do you have any advice for someone who wants to start streaming? Well, I do it with Open Broadcaster System. Do you think laptop mic and cam will have this? Yeah, they will. This guy must have aces. Ace king, wow, that's so bad. But he's an easy prey. Well, easy. Depends on what is easy. If he overvalues ace king that much, then it's hard to crack, because you don't want to get into a pot unless you really have kings or aces. If he bets them so high pre-flop, yeah, we will see about all in. Probably ends up a fight against flush against a full house or something, straight against flush, that sort of thing. One pair versus two pair. Techo is wondering, Unibet, not PokerStars? Unibet. I mean, I played PokerStars today. It wasn't bad. But I think there is more money for me in Unibet. The opponents here are really easier to beat. Well, a 10 won't help me, because there's an ace out there, so I can as well fold. Will they let me steal this? Well, I'm folding. My straight didn't get there. Not. Why would we bet so much if he has the ace? Put him all in, Sophia. Put him all in. Actually, don't. Check. I want to see what he has. He had the ace. Look at that. Somebody slow playing aces or what? Fallen 40 is asking, what's your bankroll? It's 50 bucks. 50 euros. Can't tell for sure. Yeah, 44 even. It's worse than I thought. Yeah, I've had a couple of bad hands here which cost me a stack. I have to go all in now, right? Ace is definitely in your range. Maybe the jack is, but you probably don't hold anyone. I think, I don't know what you have. Ace, probably you've got an ace now. Can I waste 10 cent here, waiting for the jack on the turn? Is it even profitable? I spent 12 cent on this hand and missed the flop. The jack will give me the nuts. Oh, okay. The timer decided for me. I didn't want to fold, I wanted to call, but maybe it's better. I had basically only 4 outs, right? Actually, no, 4. Any jack, any king. I had 12 outs. 12 outs is about, wow, about 40, 52%. It's almost like a coin flip. I should have gone for it. Should have definitely called. I must learn to calculate the odds faster. Ace king, when you miss on the flop but have a straight draw. There's no ace, no king, but there is queen and 10. Let me power up here. Poker stove. Poker stove. I have ace king offsuit. That guy is holding, I don't know, queen. Make it queen 9 offsuit. The board is, I don't know what it was. It was like queen of hearts, 10 of spades, and what was it? I don't know, 3 of diamonds. Now 30% dog. Okay. No, it wasn't a good call. Sophia plays pretty tight now. It will be hard to get her into a pot which I can win. Six, 7, 4, 6, 7 will give me a straight. Six is there. 8. Okay, that he's got the 6. Must fold here. Or he's got an overpair or anything. Ah, Sophia is gone with her big stack. You will miss, Scarlet. I did not miss. Seriously, Scarlet. Do you think you can bluff me? I guess I want it all back now. I've lost 2 stacks and won 2.5. The one pair, the second pair I had flopped there would have totally sufficed to stack Scarlet there. I'm not so sure about all-in Novo. I played him yesterday. He overvalues high pairs. When he has pair of aces, he thinks he can buy the board. But he's a tight player and doesn't go all in lightly. Well, unless he's got really top pair, top kicker. I don't want to play him. I will look for another fish here. Hello. Yeah, I know. 55-24. Tetio says nice and good nugget. Bye Nugget, good luck. Good luck, Tetio. What's the clock? Yeah, I think I can play 30 more minutes. And then... No, it's the same table. Why does it put me on the same table? I want to play with different players. Okay, there are, the Victor is a fish, Capiche I don't know, Amiable I don't know. Why exactly did the Yates win? He had a pair of queens and the other pair was on the board. Oh, flush. Flush, queen, high, 8 kicker, okay. Same hand. Queens. Queens again. No, 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 no. How much should I bet here? 28. No, please don't everybody call. 271. Yeah, you guy, you fold. I call it. Oh, aces. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now I have ace king and I can't restack. My pair of deuces would be good here, right? No, they wouldn't be. I'm surprised. No luck with the ladies today. Second time I had queens and it cost me a stack, or half of it at least. Two pair now. I had the better ace jack. I had it suited. Nothing in here for me. Embo looks like I have something. Capiche calls it. Capiche is a calling machine. Any king gives you a straight now. Jack 10, he had nothing on the flop and called it. I'm sorry to see you go, Capiche. I would have likes to have your money. Now I will have to get it from Emmy. What did Emmy play there? It was something like king. What did Emmy have? King 9, and the flop came 9. He had second pair. Whoa. Oh. Well, yeah, you can. Sometimes you can do it, and you have to continue your story. Got lucky with it. Oh, this is a good flop. How much would he call? I wonder whether I could have bet more. They are not so aggressive here. Okay, and 8 has me beat. But he doesn't have an 8. I wonder whether he would have called my whole stack. But I didn't want to risk my whole stack, because having seen the players going to the river with their second pair, it just hurts my eyes. I think Yorsam says, just want a pot with aces against kings and kings. Oh, nice, nice. The two players think, oh yes, kings, kings, kings. And then they say that they have each other's out, and you. Love that. Love that. What would be horrible if one of the king's guys would have drawn a flush. That's the wrong color. All in has ace queen. Why do you think he's so tight? No, he's got 7-8. Oh, I'm surprised. Why did he not win? Two pairs, 8's up. Okay. Wow, but that was... Queen's up. Wow. He bets high on the flop, high on the turn, and on the river. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Awesome says, by the way, this size seemed kind of fishy. How do you feel about so far, Nagi? Yeah. Okay. It's different than Poker Stars. Poker Stars, I'm trying to get better at my skills, and here I'm trying to make some money. The money I lose in Poker Stars, I'm trying to earn here. Oh, not the ace on the flop. Not folding my kings here. I hope he doesn't play a 6. Why am I betting this? That was just money dump. Thank you, Osam says, Nagi, you have to be consistent with your pre-flop races. Either, yeah. Always. It helps, yes, I know. Against these people it helps. Not necessarily on PokerStars, but here it would help. I'll go for 12 cent raises. Something was telling me that he's got nothing, and I could have maybe gotten 3 streets of value from him. But I would be crazy betting my bottom pair on all 3 streets. But Victor is such a player. Yeah, missing value. Yeah, missing value. What did he have? Emmy, however, has an ace. I have to fold here. Victor calls it. Oh boy. Now he will take a bluff at the flush. No. Ace queen. Maybe this is too much, raising 9-10 off or out of position. All right. Why did he exactly win? Ah, because he had ace high. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm open-ended. I should bet this. No, let's check. Check it. Could have played it better. What will he call? €1? Yep. Victor has shifted gears now. He's playing different. No longer playing every hand. He's steaming, probably waiting for a strong hand. And he wants to punish me. But I think my time for today here is over. It's midnight. No, it's 11. It's 11 p.m. Okay, it's... Cyber says, wow, Nagidal playing poker. Cyber says, wow, was browsing the poker category and thought this guy kind of looks like Nagidal. Didn't actually would be you. Yes, it's me. It is me under another nickname. I have a poker nickname here, Kumarbi. I often play on Poker Stars, but recently started playing on Unibet because I suck at poker and cannot beat the Poker Stars micro stakes. So the viewers here suggested, try Unibet. There's lots of suckers there, even bigger suckers than you are. and I have an easy time winning here. Yeah, is this a good flop? Can't quite tell. Flush draw is possible there. Here. If somebody has a flush draw here, I think I have to raise this to 99. Oh, if he's playing ace-9, I'm in trouble. Of course, if this guy has tens, then I'm stupid here to call. I go for it. Ace-9, oh boy! And this sucker wins it all. Yeah. He's gone, so I'm not getting my money back. Ace-9 beating me there. Yeah. I'm not sure. I have lost what I have won. So I started with 50 euros yesterday. This one was an unfortunate hand. It doesn't bother me that I lost against that whale, but that I did underestimate this Emmy player. Ace-9 beating me there. Let's try to win. I have to win 75 more cents to break even. Let's try. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, if this would be played on Poker Stars, would you shove with your King 9 having the trips there on that board? And okay, would you call that all-in raise? That's the question. Would you call that all-in raise? You have not the second nuts, not the... Okay, then the nuts are pair of tens. Tens full of nines on that flop. The second nuts are ace-9. Third nuts is king 9. I had the third nuts. Is it too risky to go all in? To call an all in with third nuts? certainly not risky here. I think this was an exception, and maybe I really misjudged that MA player. But on PokerStars, would this happen on PokerStars? Would you call? Oh, look at him having aces here. Cooler versus ace-9. Sucks to lose to a guy calling down with a gut shot. Yes. You considered ace-9? Yes, I considered ace-9, but I didn't really put her on ace-9. I didn't really put the... I was thinking, well, is it possible that he has ace-9, because I know that's the hand that can beat me. Tens, I didn't think tens were in the game there, because tens would probably get a re-raise pre-flop or something. Although with these loose passive players, you can't even raise jacks pre-flop because there is so many loose players holding queen 6, hoping to see a queen on the flop, and if they do, they don't let loose. So yeah, both hands were possible. Ace-9 was possible and tens were possible, but question is how likely, right? How likely is it? But yeah, it was likely. I mean, that player did not go all in lightly. I could have figured it out, because that's no player I had any grudge against. We were both fishing here, and the big whale was sitting here with a gut shot. I mean, that was his fool's luck. I mean, there's no question about it. But not seeing the tens there, or seeing, I was thinking about these two hands before I called, but I did not believe this guy would have them. I feel too safe here. I think it's all fish, but no, there are sharks too. Yeah, there are so many nines that I have king 9. There's only two hands that beat me on that flop. Only two hands. Yeah, tough nut, as you say. I'll have to take a note and be careful when that player goes all in against me again. I won't call with the third nuts anymore. I won't. Second nuts. Oh wait, second nuts is 10-9. Why is third nuts 10-9? Second nuts 10-9. Tens give you tens full of nines. If you've got 10-9, there are already 2 nines on the flop. Why do you need third 9? Ten-9 is not giving you anything. 10-9 is giving you nines full of tens, right? Oh yes, yes, nines full of tens, right? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nines full of tens. You're right. So that was, yeah, it was a little further away from the nuts than I imagined. That's true. That's true. My king 9 was not as strong as I believed. I didn't see the 10-9 there either. But that's what you say. Tens would be probably raised pre-flop. But as I say, playing against 3 or 4 loose passive players here, you can't even afford raising jacks pre-flop. Because people call you. If I raise my queen to 30 cent, they will call me. Probably. And there will be ace king on the flop and I will fold, right? So I believe they will call me, or at least the players on the table before they called me. Oh boy, what am I running into here again? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Ah. This is the 3rd time today. 3rd time. Why am I calling my queens? Okay, so I lost 10 euros. It's like, I did not really pay attention to this guy. He seemed like a fish. But I'm the fish here. I did not see. Well, his stack was not particularly high then. The truth is, he started with 2 euros and worked himself up to 4 euros, so I should have seen his stack before I called to see that he's no fish. For the 3rd time, losing a stack to queens. But really, what was I expecting from queens? The best I can get is a coin flip. I should have probably folded them. Yeah. All right. So even Unibet Poker has some good players. And one more fish, which is me. Aces. It was the 2nd time queens against aces for me. Need a queen on the turn, on the river. That's no queen. Somebody slow playing something here? Yes, we are. Wow. And he is gone. I can't even win my money back now. Except from these people. 8, 5, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 gives me the straight, right? Oh, he is in here again. Oh, he just went south. Well, that doesn't matter. I can stack him now. Yeah, that's something strange about Unibet. It allows you to go south if you have a stack more than your stack. You can deposit your money and re-enter the same table with just the buy-in. That's what is not possible on PokerStars. But here it is possible going south. Maybe I should be going south more frequently. What does it mean he calling my 20 cent here? Yeah, I'm probably behind here. I will fold my second pair or third pair. I'll check it. Oh, I won! Could have gotten me maybe even more value from it. Natrium hydroxide. Yeah, but I didn't really pay attention to how he is playing. I was more busy talking about that bad beat with King 9 or whatever it was. He joined after that, and I did not really observe him. So I couldn't really range him on that hand, but I think I didn't observe anything exceptional about him. Well, of course, yeah, I mean, there are players here who will put you all in with ace king, ace queen, even ace jack offsuit. As Jose reported yesterday, that he won, that he stacked a guy with ace jack offsuit against his. I mean, he had king, Jose had kings, and ace jack offsuit calls him or even puts him all in or something like that. I mean, things happen here which are impossible on PokerStars. So I did not necessarily put him on aces or kings. I do, yeah. So I think there were some things. The queen call was completely all right. Not sure. I don't really know this player. Queen 7 call in the small blind might be way too risky here. But this was the flop I was hoping for. I may take a little stab at it to hide that I'm drawing the flush. Ooh, 30 cent, however. Could raise him all in, right? But he will probably go all in for his pair which he's got. What do you think about the fold? There was 90 cent pot, about 2-to-1 odds for me, and he had 30 cent behind. I could not decide between calling, folding and raising him all in. and I was considering raising him all in, and the time was gone. Lingier is asking, Kumarvi, why Unibet? Well, Unibet is supposedly easier to beat. It's easy money, but I'm having no luck today. I lost 3 stacks, I believe. No, yeah, 3 stacks. Maybe even more. No, about 3 stacks. This is my 3rd stack today. Raise to 31. Looks like a solid player to me now. He's different. He's not your usual semi-loose passive. Or at least he appears to me so now. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rainbow. Oh, Ketlia, Ketlia, Ketlia. 10, 10, 8, right? 10, 8, you need a 6. Okay, I can call you. 10, 8 would be the higher straight if a 6 comes on the board. May I try to steal this? Very good. Oh, I hope you have not a full house. Can he have a full house? Please don't fold. Wow, yes. What did he play? Shows pair of deuces with ace kicker. Ace king he was playing. Yeah. Beginning players can't part from their nice looking ace king. I had the same troubles. I mean, when I started a year ago, was it a year ago? It was September 2014, I believe, when I started playing online. But when I started playing poker before that, before I even started playing online, I could not part. I could not fold ace king. Thank you. Osam says raising was not an option there. But I should have called him, call his 30 cents there with the flush draw. The pot odds were about 1 to 2 and the flush. There were 9 cards left, right? So 9 times 2 is about 18%. I needed pot odds like 1 to 4, 1 to 5, or 5 to 1, 4 to 1, or whatever. Is it 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 4 to 1? I don't know which way around pot odds are expressed. There is avatars here. I just chose to turn them off because there is a limited pool of avatars, and often you see players using the same avatar, but it's a whole different player with a different nickname. And I had some flashback issues. Yesterday I lost about, well, I was winning a lot, but I lost €3 from my winnings to a better player than I am, having a particular avatar. And today I saw the avatar again with a much weaker player, but I still had this image of this player stronger than me in my mind, and I had a hard time playing him. So I chose to turn off the avatars because what really matters is the name, but not even the name, because here in Unibet you have a quite unique feature of having the freedom to choose multiple identities. You can create yourself a new identity with a different nickname, different avatar, and play as that. So I guess people are using it a lot, especially the grinders who know, okay, this guy knows I'm tight. He is not he's not wasting any chips or any money when he plays against me, because he knows I will probably outplay him. So they choose a different identity and play against the bad players, the unsuspecting bad players under a new identity. It's a great feature, actually. I like it. Oh boy, €7 now, €7, and I need to win 875 to at least break even from what I started with yesterday, to get back to my deposit. Maybe I should go south now. I will go south next round when I'm under the gun. €3 is almost a stack worth. 6, 7, 8 would give me a straight. I think I should fold this, but yeah. Just wasting this. Let's see how... Wow! Okay, that's an easy fold. Somebody with a pair there. Actually, this is a bloated pot now. I could have called with my 3-9. Yeah, I should have done that. However, I could not call this one. I would probably go all in here, and even then I couldn't be sure that I have got the highest flush with 9 high. Would have to definitely go all in. But this guy probably has no troubles. He must have flopped something like, I don't know, set or 2 pair or something. Maybe he's playing 6-4 suited. Who knows? Insta call. And all in. Well, you got me this one time. Robo guy. And the last hand before I go south. Same situation again. Do I have kicker issues? I do. Oh dear. Here we go all in again. No. Wow. It's actually a mistake that he did not go all in. I did not want to play this big blind. I leave next big blind. I should. This is the option that I was looking for. Jack 4. No. There's some heavy raising here. can't compete with my a6 offsuit. Yes! All-in has a better ace, but I've got two pair here. Is he playing ace-9? No, he is not. Then I shouldn't let him... Then I shouldn't have put him all in, right? Well, how likely is it that he would hit his kicker on the way to the river? I'm happy with the hand as it was played. Cyber says, I think that ace-4 offsuit might have been a call. He didn't have that much left behind him and several draws on the board. Fishy player might go on with that. Cyber says, especially if he lost like half of his stack to the previous hand before. Yeah, what's that player? But is it this all in? No, it was another player before him here, right? Which we are talking about. I don't really remember the ace-4 offsuit hand anymore. Yes, and I left. Wonderful. So 90 more cent. Maybe I can, if I rejoin the table, I can somehow make 90 cent. But I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Linkir says it was a mistake limping ace-9 under the gun. You think I should have folded that? Or raise it? It's too weak for a raise in PokerStars, but maybe okay for Unibet. But I see one thing, or actually two things, which Unibet has learned me, or has taught me, and that is not being afraid to play higher stakes, because Jose and other guys from the chat assured me, look, there are guys out there, they are way worse than you are. You cannot lose your bankroll there if you play half decent poker. And the second, so that that has lowered the somehow lowered my my worries about playing higher stakes. Normally I would say, well, $4 or €4 buy-in, that's too much for my skills currently. At PokerStars, I of course could not afford to play it, but here I play it, and I feel all right, because the skill level of the opponent is very soft here, very grindable. And other thing I realized, that I'm much less susceptible to tilt. Like today, I have lost, how many, 3 stacks here, €12, more than that. It was a downswing of 3 stacks, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because I know I will be able to grind it out again. But even then, it just doesn't bother me anymore. Maybe it's a bad thing, because I'm starting. I'm starting to be lose on my money in poker. Not like having lost €8 on PokerStars. That was the absolute emergency break and stop playing right now. Don't play until tomorrow. That was the really unacceptable, losing something like $8 in poker for me previously. And here, okay, yeah, my 2 pair are still not beating the trips. If somebody's got them, I call you. You want a re-raise, but I won't give you it. No. Maybe I'm too careful against this Leon. But Lingier, I tend to disagree here, because on Unibet, these tables, well, maybe not this particular opponents, but more often than not, and much more often than in PokerStars, you have semi-loose passive players. And it does not pay off to raise pre-flop too much. You have a premium hand, or that's good hand, like ace queen. You raise it, you get 3 customers, and they outflop you with their rags, or they, I don't know, king deuce or whatever they have. So, and they don't let loose. So that's hey, NaOH, natrium hydroxide. Got beaten. I like it. serves you right, because what? Oh, I still feel a grudge against him because I ran into his aces with my queen, and he's restacked. That's good. But I realized yesterday evening I was playing PokerStars 6max on my tablet, 2 no limit, and I played against tags. There were no fish on that table. I was probably the only fish there, but I played aggressively and tightly. Or I played, I don't know, it wasn't really tight and aggressive. It was a sort of a small ball poker style, often mixing it up with some sort of marginal hand, connectors, one gappers suited, and I was doing well. I think I was about at break even, or even a little win of a couple of cents in about a session. So I feel like if I'm no longer, you called it, Leon? Really? Well, it's my 2-pad again, but you may have a flush here. You don't. Yes, so you can say it wasn't quite like I'm playing PokerStars 2 no limit like I play €4 no limit on Unibet. I was playing much tighter and much more careful, but with the same attitude, tighter range, but with the same attitude as I'm playing here, and I was satisfied with the result. Like on PokerStars, and then playing their 6max, I was not afraid of putting players all in or calling their all-ins, and it evened out. And what I have lost, I have won the next time, which was okay. I mean, you have to be prepared to lose your stack. It's not necessarily, it's not the end of the world if you lose your stack. It happens. You just have to be careful that it happens with hands which were really worth it, which were really worth risking the whole stack. Queen 9 is again here too loose, but it's one of these marginal hands I occasionally like to play. Oh, all right. Cyber says, especially with hands that have good potential to flop big, like suited connectors, set mining. Yes, exactly. Suited connectors are super powerful here. Pairs as well. You just have to be careful not to overbet your high pairs too much pre-flop, because, as I said, I think more often than not you get called and outflopped. outflop from a much wider range. Maybe I shouldn't have bet here. But he folds. Okay. Then it was a good bet. I really thought he had the ace. Sometimes betting small, the players here are interpreting betting small as like, yeah, I want to show my super strong cards. So they better fold. Yesterday I successfully bluffed the river with a min bet, and the guy folded. Queen, please, queen, please, queen, queen, queen. A free card. Another free card. Come on. Oh, that's no free card. Meh. Maybe I should stop raising because I'm losing more money more quickly. You see, raising, what does raising do for you here? Nothing much. You get 1 or 2 customers either way. Oh boy, that 10. 7, 8, 9, 10 jack is good. This time I will raise you, my friend. Ah, you have the flush. Well, I've got some showdown value. No, you don't have the flush. You are so weak, boy, with king 6, seriously? King 6. King 6, that's king high. Okay. I'm taking you too seriously, Leon. It's so much different from PokerStars, what you see in PokerStars. And this sort of play you don't see. You see in PokerStars play money. Occasionally, not every time, but occasionally you encounter players like these in PokerStars play money. 2 no limit, there are no such players, and 4 no limit, you bet there aren't. So, but here these players are wasting money. I'm dumping money. This is really a gold mine. Even players as bad as I am. We are open-ended, right? We have it. Queen high straight. Ooh, double paired board is never good. Can't value bet too much here. Suited 3-gapper. I'll limp. I think limping is a viable option here. Yeah, so it's one of these hands where if I bet the fourth spade will certainly come, the fourth diamond will come, and a queen 10 of diamonds, or queen of hearts 10 of diamonds will beat me. An 8 will give me a straight flush, which would be awesome. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. What are you showing me? Your queen high flush or your full house? I'm not interested. This guy usually has something. At least I think he's got something when he bets. Look at that. I was raising. They call anyway. They don't understand the meaning of position or pot odds. Well, Stradler probably does. Who is this JKL? He's new here. Ace King. Showing off with Ace King. Again, I have got this trouble. Jacks. They are folding. 4 big blinds. Can I afford a re-raise? Yeah. What you call, Leon? Seriously? And that's my problem. You get more customers than you think you would. This is my last attempt to do anything meaningful here. Pot control now. Call you. That's a great price. You see it? That's what I say. These guys call your super high pre-flop raise with Queen 4 offsuit. They do. That's why on Unibet, that's a bad strategy to raise pre-flop strong hands. You can't raise them. You must limp along with them and outflop. The poker begins at the flop here. This is a typical loose passive player. These players want to see the flop and they pay good money to see the flop. Let them see it. Let them see it. There's no point in fighting them pre-flop. They will pay good money to see their flop. You understand, Lingir? You have to think different here. It's not like Poker Stars. This one was actually kind enough to min bet the river. I know I was beat. I know I was beat the moment he well called the turn. I wasn't quite sure whether he had it on the flop, but when he called the turn, I know I was beat. And the only luck that we really saw for sure was that he was just min betting. He doesn't care. He doesn't want money. He just wants to see cards, and see whether he can beat me with his own cards. It will be hard to play the aces here against him. If I go all in, what will he do? Ah! This is good. I will re-raise him all in. Got my money back. But you see, these guys don't really care about the price they have to pay. He just wanted to see the flop. Or he just wanted to see cards, and they pay good money to do it. That's all they want. This is really a blessing. You don't meet these players on Poker Stars anymore. They don't play there. Well, occasionally you get to see them in the micro stakes. As Black Rain nicely puts it, maybe he quotes somebody, but in Black Rain's book, "Crushing the Microstake" is a nice sentence, telling that microstake is the last resort of complete madness. You have occasionally these players, you have that complete maniacs shoving in all stacks with everything. It's the last resort where they still are. But they are very rare, very rare. Normally, at the usual evening of a working day, you don't see them there. You're lucky if there is one sitting at the table with 5 other regulars and tags and loose aggressive players and solid poker players, and they are all trying to get a little bit of his graciousness there. Get a little bit of his stack. And as a new player, you lose to these tags and regs a lot, as I do. I suffer a lot at Poker Stars. 7:15, isn't it time to go south again? I have to pay attention to this player. Stradler is a solid player, I believe. He is probably about as good as I am. NA wow. How did he get to €7? And this one, what kind of player is he? NaOH is actually a losing player. He does not. I don't know. I would have to observe him for a longer time. I'd like to go to bed, but seeing this fish here, just can't. It's like seeing money on the street and not picking it up. Okay, my last hand. Kinsey just can't comprehend. Pocket eights all in. Yes, but it really is like this. This is a new player who just learned, okay, pocket pairs are better than ace-king. There is something better than ace-king, imagine that. They just learned it. Against this player, I think I will fold here. Time to go south. So, I have won €2.22. And let's try to rejoin that table. It's also very unique that they really allow you to take money away from the table. It's actually against poker ethics, right? No cash game allows you to do that, except for Unibet. Gazabi says, hey Kumarbi, I was here Saturday and I bragged about turning 15 into $90. Can I brag again? Do so, brag again. And where did you do it? Did you do it on Unibet or PokerStars, or what was the site? What was the gold mine? Ace Queen. That's where you get your money from, NaOH. But not this time, it seems. It was a good deed. This guy will stay here for a little longer. Gazibi says, so I had $80, $90, I don't know how much exactly, but I dropped down to 50. I opened a $30 spin and go and won 180 in one spin and go, right? Go the roll. Spin and go. The roll was stable at 320. That wasn't enough. You're a gambler. Yes, you are, because spin and go is just not your steady source of income. Why am I betting this? I should be folding to any bet, not betting. Anyway, then you say I grinded more and was at 380, I think, not sure enough. Then I lost even more, ended up losing 120 somewhere. Yeah, well, let's spin and go. You just started playing PokerStars, right? I think PokerStars gives you a luck boost at the start, whenever you start playing whatever you play. It says, then I was like, this is my last spin. I play this $60 spin and go. If I win, I'm richer. If I lose, I still have a €200 payday. I rolled 6 times 60 for 360. Wow, that's nice. My 5-6, yeah. And then you won it? You won it? 360. I won it. Wow. Within 2 minutes by making a huge bluff in the first hand. Nice, nice. So you ended up with $560. Wow, at 610. $15 into 610. Yeah. But be careful with that. I mean, as other guys said, you're a gambler, and spin and go. Your luck there is temporary. It is really not possible to play spin and go for a steady grinding up. It's really, there is too much of gambling involved there. Because you only imagine that it's like playing at a site where there is 33% rake. 33% rake is just no casino would or no gambling site would be able to exist if they had 33% rake. Players would not just pay that amount, but sit and go is that. Sit and go doesn't have exactly 33% rake. No, it's hard to, it's not right to tell that, because from this 33% which you don't win, most of it goes back to the players, even because of these rolls. But let's face it, most of the time you're facing a 2 times win. 2 times your buy-in, and winning that over the long term, I don't think you can do that for much longer. What do others say? Cyber says, now apply some bankroll management and have a slight chance of keeping that money. Yes, if you continue like this, you will end up with nothing. You will slide down under $10 or under $100. You will blow it. But if that doesn't bother you, and it's fine, you had your fun. Like I had my fun, right? I have blown up my bankroll in blackjack and lost it all again. So I had fun playing blackjack. We'll never do it again. That's gambling. You say you're very decent at heads up and 6max. You have no patience. Well, patience is essential. Kinsey says, I don't like spin and goes after losing a lot of money to them. With such low stack sizes, yeah, it is. It is hyper turbo, the stack sizes are small. There's a lot of luck involved in there. You can poker for the first 3 hands and then it's all about luck. Kazubi says, I've been playing poker online for 4 years, only 2 years of which with actual money. Yeah. Cyber says, well, I mean, it's perfectly fine to gamble with your money as long as you are okay to lose it, yes, and having fun. I completely share this opinion. If you're having fun and you really don't care whether you lose or not, then go ahead, have your fun. Nothing worse that you will lose your money won't happen to you. Did you see this? I don't play all in calling with queen 6 suited there. Really, I would probably do the same on the he was in the small blind, but Leon, he's giving his stacks away. He's giving them away, really, and I have not been able to have a single hit against him. I mean, as I have seen, raising preflop does not really matter here. All you need is a top pair, top kicker, and you're fine against Leon. Just need to isolate him. This guy has previously flopped 2 pair, of course. That's pretty good flop. Kazubi says, I don't want to be arrogant, but I'm pretty good at spin and go and heads up. Well, then play them. If you think they will bring you money, but be warned. Cyber warns you, I warn you, Kinsey warns you. These are poker players who've been doing the math or playing these things, and they see the long run. You see, you might have a short. Does nobody want this? I'll take it. Olin, you know me. Yes, you know me. I'm just stealing. Yeah, you have it. You have it. I mean, I should have known you. I should have known you as well. That was the reason why are you not betting. You were waiting for the more aggressive guys to throw money at that pot. Yeah, we are really, all of us is quite surprised that you can beat the spin and goes in the long run. If you can play them profit, then do. We can't. We really can't. If that works for you, there's nothing wrong with that. Yo, aces. And Leon, was it your last stack for today? If so, then I'm leaving the table, because you're the only fish here. You must have lost like 10 euros today. Are you gonna recharge? So I guess I'm the next fish at this table. I'm the only one having lost some money. Everybody else has made some profit. I think it's time for me to go. These people are no fish. Yes, Kazabi says Spin and Go have so many bad players on Friday to Sunday evening. Yeah, that's the drunk guys who just want to gamble for fun. I've seen people shove with 6-3 offsuit, no joke. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. This is my last hand for today. King 10 offsuit under the gun. They know that I fold to a c-bet. They don't. Okay, they don't. Is my straight the nuts here? My straight is no nuts. There's a flush possible, but my straight is worth 30 cents. Okay, so €1.29. Okay, it was a loss. I think I started today with €53, and after a 3-stack deep downswing, I managed to grind the most of it up again. So yes, sort of happy. Mixed feelings, however. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hope to see you here next time. Have a good night.